precedent in dealing with a former Secretary of State, violation of the Constitution of the United States, unprecedented action against a former president and the leading Republican candidate for the opposition party. Why would they take such extreme measures, such unprecedented legal actions? Because this is election interference of the worst kind. The Democrat Party does not want to lose power. It wants to be the only party in this country that has power, whether it's trying to stuff the Supreme Court with ideologues, whether it's trying to stuff the Senate with 4 more Democrat senators, whether it's trying to destroy the Electoral College, so basically 14 blue states control popular votes in the elections, whether it's open borders and non-citizens, obviously aliens coming into this country by the millions, undermining this country every step of the way, brainwashing our children to hate America, going after parents who stand up for America and their students and their kids, going after pro-lifers who say enough of this weird form of eugenics that the Democrats have embraced for 100 years, abortion on demand, pushing racism, and all the rest. This fits into this. The Biden crime family, Joe Biden, leads a crime family. The idea that he didn't know that tens of millions of dollars were coming in from the communist Chinese, from the Russians, from the Ukrainians, from the Romanians, and God knows who else, is a lie. Bobulinski has said on the air, he has said on the record, he has said to the FBI as an eyewitness, more than credible, exceptionally credible, that Mr. Big in the emails is Biden. That 10% to Mr. Big was Biden. We have 20 shell corporations set up as LLCs so you, the American people, couldn't find them. That is to keep them secret. Over $10 million was laundered through those shell corporations. The Department of Treasury under Biden fought to get the wire information to try and track them, so the committee had to go to the banks and so forth, just as the Biden administration tried to cover up the allegation of a $5 million bribe from Burisma. And the prosecutor investigating it was the guy that Biden wanted fired. You're telling me that there's not enough here, not enough predicates for the appointment of a special counsel, but there were enough predicates to appoint a special counsel against Donald Trump? You're not supposed to appoint a special counsel to investigate the leader of the opposition party. You're supposed to appoint a special counsel if there's a conflict or a perceived conflict in your own administration. In other words, for Joe Biden. Hunter Biden isn't the issue. Jim Biden isn't the issue. The grandchildren aren't the issue. The issue is Joe Biden. We have a crook in the Oval Office. We have a Manchurian president in the Oval Office. And we have a Democrat Party, whether it's impeachments, whether it's the Mueller investigation, whether it's the phony Russian collusion allegation started with Hillary Clinton. The Derma report is a damning report of the FBI and the Department of Justice. The very same actors, the very same bureaucracies are at it again, interfering with the election. And should they succeed in convicting Donald Trump of one felony, let's say it's conspiracy to obstruct, that is a 20-year sentence maximum. Donald Trump is 76 years old. That means this regime, it's a regime, this regime wants to put Donald Trump in prison, wants him to die in federal prison. And don't tell me there's no coordination between the Democrat DA in Atlanta and the Democrat DA in Manhattan and the Democrat Attorney General in New York. It's one phony allegation after another after another. The twisting of law, the rejection of precedent, the undermining of tradition. That is exactly what's taking place. This is a war on Trump, but even bigger. It is a war on the Republican Party. It is a war on the Republic. I've said it 1,000 times. I've thought it 1,000,000 times. We've crossed the Rubicon, and now we've gone back and we're crossing it again.